Hey guys, today I have to do this today because I actually did my vlog yesterday, but I was recording with my phone and the quality just like terrible, so I guess I need to do this again. Hey guys, good to see you again, and I hope you guys all doing well. Today is my second vlog about my Actualize Bootcamp experience. So now it's almost halfway. It's already halfway actually. It's just the week 7 and I'm doing my vlog for week 6. I missed a lot, so I need to catch up. So today I guess want to talk about how's my experience and how do I feel about actually joining the Actualize Bootcamp. So far my experience is really good. I actually become friends with everybody, including the teacher, the TAs, I guess. I hope so. And I was really happy because on the BART station I actually meet another Actualize student who just joined the cohort, which is our next. And he actually tapped on my shoulder and said, "Hi, hey guy, hey man, I saw you on YouTube." I was like, he probably like mixed me with somebody else, like because like we're Asian or we all look the same some way. But it turns out he actually watched my Actualize vlog. I think it's like as a consideration, or he just like curious how the bootcamp is like. So I'm really happy about it because it's my first time like I met someone who actually watched my video. It's kind of pathetic. And yeah, so let's start talk about it. So the week 6, so far in my experience is I have 3 points actually. The first one is to join bootcamp, you don't expect, or they don't expect, or the recruiter, they don't expect for you to learn everything you need in your work, inside the bootcamp. And what they actually teach you, or they actually expect you to learn, is that you have the skill to learn something new after you graduate, after you went into a job. And that's the most important thing that I want to say about this bootcamp. I don't know other bootcamps, but for Actualize, they not teaching you the knowledge that you're gonna use in your work. I mean, not all of it, apparently. What they're saying is about like they only teach you about 20%. No, not even 20%. It's like just what I heard from other bootcamps, like they only teach you about 1%, because it's impossible for you to learn everything that you need in your work just in three months, in 12 weeks. It's just simply impossible. What they actually teach you is that ability to learn after you graduate, after you find a job, after you're inside a job. And for your job, you're probably not gonna use the you mostly is not gonna use the stuff you learn in your bootcamp. For example, or we study Ruby and Ruby on Rails, also JavaScript. I mean, JavaScript you're probably gonna use a lot in your job, but for Ruby, I don't think so. Because there's not a lot of company using Ruby right now. But don't get me wrong, Ruby is the really good start language to learn when you just learn how to program, and because it's like really like real language and you can understand it better, and it's not very syntax focused. So even sometimes you got something wrong, the software you build or the app you build will still work. And also Rails have this amazing framework which built on Ruby, and have the every possible function you need for you to build a web app. And of course, you do need JavaScript to act as a muscle to operate within the same page, but they basically build everything like MVC, router, they build controller, they build your wheel, and all you need is like just add everything in. So Ruby on Rails is really good startup language to learn, and I think there's a lot of startup out there is using it. But for you as a bootcamper who just graduated from a bootcamp, you'll most likely not get a job from a startup, because startups, they don't have the resources and they don't have the people to actually to take you in as a junior developer, because for most of the startups, they want have someone to already have the knowledge to build up everything, so they don't have to waste time and money on us. And what you're probably gonna try to get in is probably like a mid-size or even like a big firm, and which they have the resources and everything. So yeah, and in China we have this phrase to give someone, it's better to teach someone fishing instead of just give them fish, which means that it's better to teach you the skill how to learn after you graduate, instead of like just give you everything that you're gonna need when you at work, because it's simply impossible, and it's just a better decision to make for bootcamp. Yeah, so that's my first part, and the second part is about my experience in bootcamp. Yeah, here I'm gonna use another phrase. It's called master only lead you inside the door, and the rest is really depends on your own. So what I'm saying is, in the bootcamp, they not gonna teach you everything about that language, such as Ruby or JavaScript or AngularJS. That's what we learn, and in other bootcamps. It's just for Actualize. They probably only gonna teach you about 20% of JavaScript or something, and about 40 to 30% about Ruby, because it's like so many functions, so many things in Ruby, and it's just impossible to learn. And JavaScript is really complicated, and so the rest is really on your own. And the one thing I like about part-time bootcamp is like you have your choice to learn something you actually like. For example, if you like front end, you like HTML, CSS, you can spend more of your free time work on them, and not to worry about whether you have like a project, PR project, like other full-time bootcamps. And for me, it's really frustrated with to work with someone who is not on the same skill level, and you have to become the role to adapt their learning curve. And I mean, like, I really don't like that part, because for God's sake, you are in bootcamp, and in a bootcamp you don't have much time, you know, like you don't have much time to adapt others. Like, you already have enough stuff to do, and you don't really have the time to do it. And yeah, driving and talking. Our instructor just tell me that I have to like submit this vlog, because I hate writing, so vlog is not my option, and I like talking to camera, apparently. And so yeah, I decided to do a vlog, but my instructor tell me that if I don't do it, I won't graduate. So yeah, let's resume. So yeah, well, I guess what I talk about is you need to learn at your free time about the rest of it, the rest of about whether it's algorithm, whether it's about database, and you can't just accept like they teach you everything. You don't have to do anything on your free time. Even though at Actualize they don't give you homework, but you do need to assign some homework to yourself. For example, for me, I really like JavaScript because it's my first script language to learn, and it's just simply more useful, more company use it, and once you learn the vanilla JavaScript really well, you can transform to AngularJS or React.js pretty fast. So yeah, I spend most of my time to work on solving code challenges in JavaScript. Also, I become really interested in non-SQL database, and our instructor our teacher just touch a little bit on that. There's a really popular document type database called MongoDB, and it's rising. It's rising really fast. So I spend my free time to research something on that too. My third point is actually when you join bootcamp, try to become open. Become open to everything. Just after I joined bootcamp, I realized we come from whole different culture. We come from different age group. We have like somebody is 30 something, somebody just graduated from university, and somebody who worked at the same job for almost more than 10 years. But people become really bonded, become like really good friends because of the bootcamp. And it's really amazing that like from this variety of people, and we just become friends. And I think that's one of the benefits of a bootcamp. You have to be open. You have to be open to everything you're about to learn, because everybody is totally new to what we about to learn. Complete your pre-work may give you some ideas about what we're gonna learn, but to be honest, I don't think complete the pre-work is enough to know, because there's so many to learn, and pre-work just got a touch of that. So yeah, be open to everything you're about to learn, you're about to see. I guess what I'm saying is just yeah, it's amazing to join a bootcamp, and it is absolutely amazing to become a part of our cohort. And I absolutely love this experience. I absolutely love everyone in our cohort. Yeah, this is one of my best decisions to make in my life, to join the Actualize Bootcamp, especially this cohort. I probably gonna regret it if I didn't do this. So this is my 6 weeks summary of my experience at Actualize Bootcamp. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time.